Are you among the numerous individuals who are curious in Tesla stock's potential future value? Given the exponential rise in Tesla stock prices over the last 10 years, it is understandable that investors are curious about what will happen next. But one very famous investor, the one and only Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett, has chosen not to join the ranks of eager Tesla backers. Elon Musk frequently brings up this subject, pointing out that at their 2008 lunch, Buffett's right-hand man, Charlie Munger, and Buffett himself may have been able to enter the Tesla game very early. Nonetheless, Munger lost out on a 50x gain when she turned down Musk's invitation to invest. Have Buffett and Munger reconciled enough to declare their readiness to project the stock price positively through 2024? We'll discuss Munger and Buffett's long-term growth projections for Tesla stock, as well as its potential in this video. But first, hit the like and subscribe buttons. Many individuals are interested in knowing how much Tesla stock will be worth in 2 years. More and more people these days are optimistic that owning Tesla stock could end up being a great asset in the near future. Pay attention if you want to know how much Munger and Buffett think Tesla stock will be worth in 2024. It's undeniable that Tesla stock is rising despite impending obstacles. The EV company's shares have soared over 20,000% since going public in 2010, handily surpassing the market overall, often shattering Wall Street projections and making early investors billionaires. Claiming that Tesla's growth is anomalous would be a grave understatement. Elon clarified in a series of tweets that Berkshire Hathaway would have realized a sizable return today if it had seized the opportunity to invest in Tesla in 2008, when the business was only valued at $200 million. Presently, Tesla's market worth is more than $600 billion. In October 2021 and March of last year, it even crossed the $1 trillion mark. Munger could have invested in Tesla at a valuation of around $200 million when I had lunch with him in late 2008, Musk said. Musk has already brought up Charlie Munger, the vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway and Buffett's right-hand man, in relation to what the businessman believes to be a lost chance for the holding firm. Musk revealed last year that Munger had foreseen Tesla's demise as early as 2009. The tech tycoon stated on February 16, 2022, "I was at a lunch with Munger in 2009 where he told the entire table all the reasons why Tesla would fail. It made me quite sad, but I told him that I agreed with all those reasons and that we would probably fail, but it was worth attempting nonetheless." As of February 4, 2020, a $1,000 investment made in Tesla during the company's 2010 IPO would be valued over $36,000. To put this into perspective, CNBC projects that on March 25, 2022, a $1,000 investment made in the S&P 500 index in March 2012 would be worth $1,487.55. Considering that the S&P 500 and the price of gold both had considerable increases during the same time period, this substantial gain is not terrible. Analysts, however, believe Tesla will see higher long-term growth. In June 2022, shares of Tesla valued at $6,940 will yield around $7,540 in earnings by June 2022, defying many predictions that the stock will continue to decline. This advantage is noteworthy, and it may be largely attributed to Musk's distinctive leadership style and the fact that his electric vehicle company is producing products and conducting research and development far ahead of the competition. Elon Musk has become the most prominent CEO in the world in recent months, and his appeal grows daily. Having nearly 130 million Twitter followers, he receives millions of views and media coverage for every tweet and message he posts. His ambition to transform present and future transportation means have allowed Tesla, the electric vehicle manufacturer he co-founded and serves as CEO of, to achieve an unprecedented stock market rise for an automotive company. With a market valuation of $622 billion as of right now, Tesla is valued more than $400 billion more than Toyota Motor, which was the world's largest automaker by sales last year. even if the Japanese carmaker is presently valued at $188 billion on the market. Tesla's valuation, which is now comparable to that of its rivals, is justified by Musk's capacity to inspire tremendous trust in investors. As an alternative, the business is thought of more as a tech consortium than a conventional automaker. In a sense, the millionaire CEO became the face and voice of Tesla, building the company's authority and reputation all by himself. Investors are expected to keep driving the company's stock to all-time highs as long as he is in charge. While Elon Musk is regarded highly by many investors, one prominent exception is the renowned investor Warren Buffett, who feels that one should completely understand a company's business before making an investment in it. But Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, decided to put money into BYD, Tesla's primary rival in China. Although BYD outsold Tesla in clean car sales last year, BYD also offers hybrid cars, which combine electric and gasoline motors. Nevertheless, when all electric cars are taken into account, Tesla continues to lead the world market. 2008 saw a $232 million investment made by Buffett's holding business Berkshire Hathaway to purchase 225 million shares of BYD. Since then, the investment has increased dramatically, as seen by the years-long rise in BYD's stock price. The billionaire has been cutting back on his ownership of BYD for the last few months. According to a regulatory filing earlier this month, Berkshire Hathaway has sold about 95 million of the 225 million shares it initially owned in the company. It has also sold an additional 4.235 million shares, valued at around $140 million. With 130.3 million shares, or almost 12% of the Chinese firm, the holding company is still among the biggest BYD stockholders despite the decrease. In light of the fact that Berkshire Hathaway finished 2022 with a huge cash reserve of $128 billion, up from over $109 billion the previous quarter, a Twitter user asked which company Warren Buffett could invest in. Musk replied right away, suggesting that the holding company think about making an investment in Tesla. The billionaire made a joke, saying the name starts with a T. Currently, Tesla is developing a number of much-awaited new projects that should raise earnings and revenue for the business, and consequently boost stock price. Examples include the FSD from Tesla, the Cybertruck, the Starlink project, and the robot with artificial intelligence, Optimus. It will be interesting to observe how Tesla performs in terms of growth and profitability when its AI initiative has been successfully implemented. The stock price of Tesla is expected to rise sharply if the business continues to lead the artificial intelligence space, like they did with electric vehicles, EVs. Tesla stock was worth far less than $100 when the market bubble burst, but since then, its value has soared by a factor of 2, 3, and even 10. Owners of at least 10 shares of Tesla stock could see a return on investment of up to 100% in less than 3 years. Tesla shares will be worth $400 by 2026, according to a new valuation model that Cathie Wood's ARK Invest just unveiled. This is an increase over the company's initial estimate of $300 in 2025. Pre-split figures are these. As a result of new information and developments, like the widespread use of the term fully autonomous driving, they revised their opinion. After making changes to its model, ARK Invest now expects a higher level of demand for autonomous ride hails at higher price points than it did in its first market forecast. This is a result of the business growing confidence that Tesla will figure out a way to enable completely autonomous driving. They've also advanced their estimates to 2026, a year sooner than previously, as a consequence of their analysis into how customers value their time. In the end, Munger has stated that he still has misgivings about Tesla despite the anticipated enormous growth. Munger recently stated unequivocally that he thinks BYD is better than Tesla. Munger answered directly when